Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. I wanted to show some low cap meme coins that I've been looking at over the past few days. These coins have potential for trade or maybe a few of them long term holds. So, this first one, this is the Happy Rot coin with the ticker ROT on Ethereum. This is a Matt Fury artwork coin going off the narrative that this is a character that had a full page of artwork in Cortex Vortex. Normally, those coins tend to do very well. This coin, I believe, has just been or is in the process of being CTO'd. It's pretty crazy. The coin does not even have a header on Dex Screener. I know you guys can't see that because my face is blocking it. I apologize for that, but it is a very raw coin right now, sitting at around 186K. And this recent price action has mainly been speculation, people expecting the coin to go up because it does have a full page worth of artwork, which is normally coins that have that, they tend to go to at least around $1 million, possibly over $1 million, depending on who calls the coin, the team that CTOs the coin, what they invest into it, things of that nature. I don't believe this coin is on CMC or CoinGecko. Not that it really matters, but I mean, yes, it would be good if a team CTO'd it and invested money into it, especially if you buy it before that. But it could still go to 1 or 2 million easily without an investment into CoinGecko or CMC, because though it costs around $5,000 on CMC and $3,000 on CoinGecko. So pretty typical. Fury coin came out in May, right when the book came out. It went to around 1.4, then it was completely abandoned, and now there's a lot of speculation that a lot of the other Fury coins are doing well, especially the ones that have the full page artwork. And this is one of those. It's kind of a rare thing to have the full page, so it's seen some pretty nice price action. When it comes to an entry on this one, it's tough because you could have entered back here when it was around 22K based off of speculation. I did show this coin when it was a lot lower, but it was more of a let's see what happens. And listen, maybe the coin will run to 1 million. It'll be 5x from here. But it's at around 186K. It is up 100% within the last 24 hours. So it's a tough buying range when you're talking about the fact that it's up so much. But that's Happy Rot, and it's part of the Fury narrative. Even today, I saw like maybe like 3 or 4 Fury coins start to run. This is one of them. This is the Troll Pepe. This coin's sitting at 256K. It is an original creation, I guess, by Matt Fury, and it's just a different artwork on Pepe. I would probably stay away from this one. I mean, who knows? If the team's really good, it could run. It's still very low in market cap, but it's brand new. This is a coin that just came out, around 2.5 days old. Taking a look at that one. Taking a look at this next one. This is Yotsuba. So this coin was CTO'd. If you guys don't know, Yotsuba is the official mascot of 4chan. And whenever there's an error on 4chan, it says 404 error, and then it's a picture of Yotsuba, which is a girl. And it is their mascot, like unofficially, officially. And I know there's also a Yotsuba on Solana. This coin got CTO'd, and so we'll see if the coin finds a floor, sitting at around 120K in market cap. Kind of an interesting coin with a lower overall total supply. It's hard to trust coins that just recently got CTO'd. I will say that. Now, this coin was added to CMC, so they paid. I mean, fast track CMC listing, I think, is 8,000 or 10,000. And they were trying to get it listed on CoinGecko, and apparently there was a copyright issue. They couldn't get it done. So there is some investment going into this coin, and behind the scenes, there's a few things that make me pause about it. I'd like for it to find a floor. I mean, because let's be honest, this coin, what has it been out for? Around 2 years? This coin's been out for 2 years. It was around 6K, and it went to around 550K. So, that's a massive axe for the people that started to buy up the supply and CTO it. That's not to say it's going to be a bad CTO. And I like the narrative of Yotsuba. The Solana one is also around 2 years old, but there's no real team with that one. I mean, everyone talks about these mascot coins. I'm big into the 4chan coin. I love the 4chan coin. This would be like a beta play off of it. Although you could argue it could be its own separate thing entirely. But I would say don't try and catch a falling knife with this coin. Wait for it to establish a bottom. So it's at 120K. It ballooned to around 550K, and so it's retraced. This is what I'm watching, but we'd like to see more price history, because when a coin gets CTO'd, you want to see the investment, and there has been investment. There's been investment, sure. but you really can't. There has to be a commitment to the project in terms of time. And this is like a brand new CTO, so it's one of those to watch. I will say that. And then I think there's also the. It's not going to show up on here, but there is another one. Let me see if I can find it. This is the one on Solana. So this is like your typical Solana coin. You can see it's starting to wick up again because of the mascot narrative. So this is like the 4chan mascot, Yuba. And, so it's done like a 2x in the last few months. There's really no team. I mean, there is a team behind it, but there's not a lot of activity. Now, we'll see. It's an older coin for Solana. 1 year, 3 months old. Oh, so that's 1 year old. And then this one, I think, this one's a lot older. This one is 2 years old. The one on Ethereum. I like Ethereum coins better, but this is a brand new CTO. It's like the coin is really old, but the CTO is new. So this is one to look at. You don't want to be overzealous, throw money into something that's falling significantly, but it's one to take a look at just because the narrative of, a 4chan meme is pretty interesting. We've also got Electrogal. So this is not a full page art Fury coin, but I do like the artwork of it. This coin is sitting around 145K. I talked about this coin when it was around 300K. And I did tell people, maybe wait for a better entry. Look, is this the better entry at around 145K? I would say probably. I still think the coin, I mean, what is it? Around 3 months old. I think the coin can do pretty well. Will it go to 1 million? It's not full page artwork. I mean, we'll see. It does have a team. I believe they're constantly tweeting things. They're constantly putting stuff out. I'd like to see one tweet a day, but the coin possibly will still run as long as the Fury narrative continues. It just depends when it's going to end. That's really the reality of it. And then there is this also one. I think it's Velociraptor. It's a very, very old meme. So there's one on Solana and one on Ethereum. The one on Ethereum's at 61K. The Solana one is older. The Ethereum one, this is a very old meme. I hate when those ads pop up. Very, very old meme. 61K market cap. Kind of reminds me of the butt coin coin on Ethereum that I was talking about a while ago. It was like around 100K. This one's at 60K. It's got some price history now. 2 months old. It wicked to around 300K. But it is an OG. It's like a Velociraptor thinking back in like 2007, 2008. Before my time. Well, not before my time. I was alive. But I just cleared up a bunch of stuff and it still doesn't load. Or maybe this is a website problem. Is it a website problem? Let's see if I can get on the X. Raptor. Well, I think the name should be Velociraptor. I understand the ticker is Raptor, but that's nice. They've got the ticker right here. Let's see if anyone is talking about this coin. I have not invested into it personally. See, the thing is, this might be the Solana one they're talking about. Is it the Solana one? Are the tickers different? Yeah, it is. Oh, this one was just launched. We don't need the new ones. We don't want the new ones. The new ones, no, we don't do that. Can I not go to their website? Maybe it's on my end. I can't go to their website. I don't know. But Velociraptor it's like an OG old meme. To me, it's hard to say. If the team continues, it's developing price history. It's developing a bottom. It's had a few wicks here and there. I just don't think many people know about the coin enough. Or I don't think enough people know about the meme. But it's a very old meme. It predates Pepe. I mean, not that it matters. I mean, Pepe is way more popular. But I saw this coin one day scrolling through a bunch of coins, and I was like, this is an interesting narrative. A very OG old 4chan meme. But yeah, guys. So basically the two main ones I would say I'm looking at, it's Happy Rot. We'll see if it gets CTO'd. I'm sure there's other, like, isn't there a Bluebird coin? There's a few other Matt Fury coins that might do well. The difference with this one compared to like Electrogal and some of the other ones, I mean, there's a lot of Fury artwork now that's being picked up by teams and they're launching it daily. And this one it's like a full page character. That's why on the Cortex Vortex book, and several of those meme coins based off of the full page artwork characters, those coins have done very, very well. I mean, we just saw the Dr. Mutant do well. And man, hopefully that coin will still go up, honestly. I'm trying to wait to see if it will. I don't know where it is right now. That coin is constantly trending. I don't know the volume in it or something. It's at 1 million. It's trending number 6 on the DEX on Uniswap. It's pretty crazy. It continues to trend like top 5, but maybe this is in another accumulation zone for Dr. Mutant, hopefully. But this is like a full page artwork, and it was like right around 200K. But this had a team. That's the difference. This happy rot does not have a team right now. So they would have. They're hopefully they'll go through. They'll update the DEX screener. I think that costs like $400, or no, it costs like 200. It's always discounted. So if they go and do that, I mean, there is a narrative behind it because it is. I mean, now it's at 192. So we'll see what happens. I mean, the entries are very important. Maybe it'll come back down. I don't know if it will, though. So if you miss out on it, I mean, there's probably 100 other coins you can catch anyways. But it's like at a certain point, it's hard to justify an entry. And what's its all-time high? 1.5. It wicked to 1.5. That was a while ago, though, man. A while ago. So I would say that one. And then Yuba. Which one? I don't know yet. I would wait on this coin just because it's a brand new CTO. You can't trust it. They did invest money into it. I understand, but these are Anons. I mean, who knows? So you'd want more. There's also another. No, I'm not going to go to that coin, but you would want more price action or price history after the CTO, basically, because I like the narrative of the 4chan mascot. I do. Then there's the Solana one. That's kind of wicked up. This coin wicks to around a million. This one I would say is probably safer just because it's not really tied to a specific, it's been out for a very long, well, I guess the other one's been out for a while, but it was dead forever. This one has been basically alive for like a year. Even when it was down, it was around, it didn't go below like 50K. The other one was at 6K. That is a big difference. I mean, when a coin's at 6K, the coin is completely done. And it can be resurrected, sure, but it's hard to trust that. This one, it seems more organic, and I'm not a big fan of Solana coins, but I mean, if there's a better narrative in terms of a coin on Solana, yeah, I mean, it's something to look at. So I've thought about this one. I've thought about the Ethereum one. I haven't bought either. I don't have either of them. But yeah, guys, that's basically it. We'll have to see what some of these coins end up doing. But either way, guys, make sure you like the video down below. It's not financial advice. Thank you for watching.